Hello everyone, my name is Hawani and today I'll be presenting about Muhajeers and how did transplants come to wield so much power and why is Urdu the national language. So to begin with, the word transplants in this context represents the Muhajeers, and the term Muhajir comes from an Arabic word which means immigrant. So, who are the Muhajirs? As we have all learned, the partition of India, which took place in 1947, was the division of British India into two independent dominant states, India and Pakistan. At that year, more than 14 million people chose to immigrate to either Pakistan or India. So the Muhajirs are Muslim immigrants who migrated from different regions of India to settle in the newly created state of Pakistan. The Muhajirs make up a very small percentage of the total population. They make up about 8% of the total population in Pakistan. Although many of the Muhajirs speak different languages, they primarily speak Urdu, and hence they're called Urdu-speaking people. More specifically, where did the Muhajirs settle? So if you look to the left side, this is a zoomed out map of Pakistan. And the highlighted blue section is the Sindhi province, where most of the Muhajirs settled. And if you look at the more colorful version on the right, it shows you a zoomed out map of the Sindhi province. So to be more specific, most of the Muhajirs settled in Karachi, that is located southwest of the Sindhi province. Next, I'll be discussing about the discrimination among the Muhajiri people. As a result of their domination of major Sindhi cities, there had been some discrimination between Muhajirs and the native Sindhis, because native Pakistani people didn't want the Muhajirs to dominate their land. In addition to that, most of the Muhajirs were Arabic, and even though they share the same religion with the Sindhis, they weren't from the same heritage, meaning that they came from different parts of the world. Another factor could be that the Sindhis were envious of the higher level of educational attainment of the Muhajirs, which helped the Muhajirs to become politically smart, which in turn helped them dominate the bureaucracy of Sindhi in the early year of the Pakistani state. How did the Muhajirs wield so much power? Upon arrival in Pakistan, the Muhajirs did not assert themselves as a separate ethnic identity. Instead, they were united in many different aspects of life, such as religion. They were trying to construct an Islamic Pakistani identity, all united and all together. Another factor is that the majority of the Muhajirs were able to read and write, whereas the native Pakistani were not able to read or write, because they didn't consider education to be of great importance. The Muhajirs hence took advantage of their knowledge and began to establish their headquarters in Karachi. They began to work on politics and they got quite powerful, that they were able to move from constructing an Islamic Pakistani identity to forming their own political party, which is the MQM. This movement helped them create a way to ensure their rights were given to them. Next, I'll be discussing about the language in Pakistan. So there are 5 major languages and 59 small languages spoken in Pakistan. The 5 major languages are Punjabi, Pashto, Sindhi, Saraiki, and Urdu. Urdu is the official and national language spoken in Pakistan, and 7.5% of the population speak Urdu as their primary language, and little over half of Pakistan speak Urdu as a secondary language. Even though Urdu is the national language, Punjabi is the most commonly spoken language and it's spoken by approximately 48% of the Pakistani population. So, why is Urdu the national language? The main reason why Urdu is the official language of Pakistani is that Muhammad Ali Jinnah desired to create a stronger Muslim identity, and he saw that most Indian Muslims spoke Urdu. Hence, he imposed Urdu on the new nation he had created. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistani, read this concerning Urdu.
Let me make it very clear to you, leave no doubt, that the state language of Pakistan is going to be Urdu and no other language. And anyone who tries to mislead you is really the enemy of Pakistan. Without a state language, no nation can remain tied up solidly together and prosper. Look at the history. Every government has got to have some state language. Therefore, so far as the state language is concerned, Pakistan's state language shall be Urdu.
Yeah. So in general, Muhammad Ali Jinnah wanted to unite the country's diverse population, and I believe this is the main reason why Urdu is the national language of Pakistan. And at last, these are all my resources. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope this helped.